Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 807 of the show. It's episode 32 of a segment we have not done in a while, and that is VPA, Virtually Purchase Acquisitions, because I got a little package from eBay. It's fragile. It must be from Italy. Fragile. It must be from Italy. Christmas story joke gets me every single time. But before I decided to unwrap this little gift I got, courtesy of eBay, let me I want to talk to you about what's going to happen. I'm looking forward. This is when you want to create, get your second season off and running, and you want to make things good. As you know, we have the ability to create thumbnails for our YouTube videos instead of, our actual selves looking like total goofballs. Well, sometimes that's clickbait, But it's like, hey, what? This guy got a goofy looking face. Let's see why is he doing that face, and just laugh at it, But so I thought about, and I found a site, and I forget which site it was. I'm going to reiterate this for just a second here. Photoshop Fun, and it's techstudio.com. And techstudio.com has given me the ability to, you can turn my text into, you can use your own pictures inside the texts, inside the fonts that you use your font. It's the coolest thing ever. And once I discovered this, I'm like, now I can really get to work on my thumbnails. Can't wait for you guys to see the new thumbnails that I'm going to put up for this coming season, this coming second season. But however, I'm going to do a pilot episode. I'm going to talk to you about the formats that will happen, possibly new segments going to be coming on as part of the show. Still the same segments are going to come back, but I might add some new segments and everything else. But I'm going to have to reinforce some of the rules. Even though this first season of my show was great and awesome, 95%, but there's that 5% that is a little bit bumpy. I'm trying to make it 100% smooth for next season, and I know it's not that easy to do so. I'm gonna have to reiterate some rules, and I'm going to have to put my foot down on a couple situations that has occurred during my first season of the show, and I'm going to have to do that because it's and I know a lot of people are not going to like what I'm about to do, and that will be on a video. Like I said, I'm going to separate my the two videos. I'm going to have one video for the pilot episode, talking about my formats, talking about what's going to be on, what you can look forward to next season, and all the stuff that I'm doing on my show. But then there's another video I'm going to have to, like I said, reinforce some of the rules, but it's going to be a little bit of drama behind it, and hopefully, that's why I'm hoping, fingers crossed, God willing, it will be my final drama video that I do throughout the rest of this year. Because, like I said, there's been a lot of crap that had went on since last year. A lot of things have been kind of messed me up. There were some things, especially the first couple of months coming into my new show. A lot of crazy things have happened, and I figured if I'm going to not let it happen again for the rest of the year, I'm going to have to put my foot down on a few things. But I will when I feel good and ready, I will do a video on this just going outside the show only, as you know. You probably all want to know what I'm going to talk about, and because let's say I'm doing a lot of thinking, and doing a lot of thinking about what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do. The show's not going to end, though. No. We're going to talk about the second season throughout the beginning, but I want to make sure that everything's on the smooth side of things. And there's a few bumps in the first season, but But I'm looking forward to showing you guys the thumbnails. I'll probably post them on Facebook for those of you who are my friends on Facebook to check them out, because I'm just totally stoked about this. You know, I'm not singing. No singing, Eric. No singing. I won't sing. Believe me, I'm not Michael Bolton. Trust me on that one. Huh? Yeah, if you don't know who Michael Bolton is, look him up. Trust me. You're thinking, no singing. Your singing sucks. I don't care there, you Simon Cowell wannabes. Every time people tell me your singing sucks, I say, hey, shut up, you Simon Cowell wannabe. I sing if I want to. I'm not going to cut a record. Don't worry about a thing. I'm not going to win a Grammy. Yeah. You probably think I am Jillian Hall or something like that. All right. Now, I want to try to open up this thing. Just give me a second here, folks. I'm going to keep talking while I'm doing this. I think I'm going to need a pair of scissors for this one. Okay. I feel like Mr. Rogers doing this. It's a beautiful day in his neighborhood. It's a beautiful day. Speedy delivery. Mr. McFeely running with scissors. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a sense of humor. All right. I gotta put some sense of humor. Mr. Rogers, God rest his soul. So, what do I got in here? Okay, let's find out. Check. When in doubt. Aha. It's a little cassette. I mean, I have some money left over in my eBay cards. Gift cards I have not used up, which I officially have used up. I'm probably going to save some money. Okay. Scotch 60-minute tape. A cassette tape. If you've been wondering, why'd you buy this? Well, I do have a radio. You have to hook it up. A stereo to hook it up. This bad boy, okay, has brought back a lot of memories when I was a kid. When I was a kid, we used to have a Sears. I used to have a Sears double deck cassette tapes. I used to record music off this thing. I used to record, TV shows when we watching cartoons off this thing, and usually reactions. It's like I felt like I did this before YouTube was even a thing. Okay, and there were times when my dad bought me some of these to use. So, and I've been using them, just Kmart tapes and all. So, yeah, this bad boy right here was brought back a lot of memories. When I was a kid growing up in the 80s, I used to watch Kid Video. If you don't know who Kid Video is, I suggest you look them up. Let's see, I used to watch Kid Video, Saturday Supercade and whatnot, and, the video game show. Nowadays, professional wrestling back in the 90s as well. Used to use some of these tapes. I used to record 80s music off the radio, or record my voice and some of my friends. We have a grand old time, being idiots. And this, like I said, this was before YouTube was a thing, man. Before video cameras were big, and I couldn't afford a video camera. We record ourselves doing stuff like playing video games and whatnot via cassette tape. But now it's like it brings back memories for me, though. And now that I have music on the internet, why the heck not? And then act like I should buy the old school Sears radio just for the heck of it. I mean, I don't know how much it costs, but I may have to. It costs a pretty penny to get it. So, Sears is gone for a long time, but they, eBay, you sell nostalgic stuff on the thing, So this is what I bought on eBay. So, how cool is that, huh? How cool is that? I know you youngins out there may be thinking, okay, he needs to get off YouTube. Get off YouTube, Grandpa. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah, you maybe say, you're old, dude. I don't look it. I am old. Trust me. This takes me back to the 80s, man. You kids should invent time machines so you can go back in the 80s and see what the 80s were like and how cool we got it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we had these in the 80s. So, we had these in the 80s, and for them to be in this condition in 2023, I mean, holy mackerel. You know what I mean? Holy mackerel, man. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, that'll be the 32nd. That is up. That is all for the 32nd edition of Virtually Purchased Acquisitions. That's right, and it's episode 807, I do believe. Yep, 807 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. So that's it for the show. For this episode. Coming up next is the knowledge. Knowledge. It's the game for where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen. Is the Joker's Wild trying to defeat that doofy devil? That's right. Joker's Wild Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, by the way. You know what that means. So, yeah, I'm wearing a shirt of NXT Superstar Nikita Lyons. Get well soon, Nikita. Hopefully see you back in action kicking some butt. And hopefully if Tiffany Stratton holds on to that NXT Championship, hopefully Nikita Lyons will be the one to take it off her. You know? If not, I'd like to see Gigi Dolan take that title off Stratton. Now, I want to see Gigi Dolan try to challenge Stratton for the championship. Definitely take the... If not, let Stratton keep it until Nikita Lyons gets back from an injury, comes out of nowhere, kicks Stratton's head off, takes the title. Boom. That's how it works. Or I'd like to see Becky Lynch come back and try to... come back to NXT and try to take this out. As she's done with Zoe Stark and Trish Stratus, I said, come back to NXT. Said, hey, I'll because one of these days, Tiffany Stratton's big mouth is going to get her in a whole lot of trouble, let me tell you. So, that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 807, episode 32 of Virtually Purchased Acquisitions. Up next, The Joker's Wild. Alright, I'll see you guys later. And until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production. And in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.